Welcome back to ITeachHerSheWins for another juicy episode about a very interesting game. What's the name of the game, Molly?
Escape from Site 19
by Extreme Board Games SRO. It's a unique, interesting game that plays between 3 to 5 players for 2 hours and a half, 3 hours, or 3 hours and a half length, according to the number of players. And it's a game for adults. See the beard? For adults. The game actually comes with a bunch of safety rules, legislative provision. It's a game based, you will see, on real life challenges. Accordingly, all the adults can play this in a safe manner. It's a horror adventure board game RPG set in the universe of the SCP Foundation. The SCP Foundation is a fictional, or maybe not fictional, secret organization created to control paranormal entities. Players are characters trying to escape from a secret, horrible place by cooperating together. The mechanics is a cooperative game, semi-cooperative because there is also a saboteur character based on roles with asymmetric information, variable play powers, but the real core of it is real-life challenges, both physical and mental. The RPG component is strong in the selection of characters at the beginning of the game, and then characters that have positive and negative traits and a special ability, unique ability. And at the beginning and after they pass each checkpoint on the board, they have to tell something about the character, the story. You know, the rule book provides you with guidelines, but if you are good at describing what your character story is, what's happening, the other players can vote for you, and you are awarded one authorization key. Players alternate turns and rounds until one or two things happen. Either they reach to the end of the board by the time limit and complete the final task and win the game, or they reach their lockdown limit by having failed too many tasks and lose the game. The turn is structured in different phases. The first phase is the preparation. A player deals with any ongoing or continuous tasks that she is dealing with. And he has a chance to acquire one Tomil card, which is an auxiliary card, by paying an X amount of authorization keys, which are the currency of the game and are gained or lost by completing or failing tasks. Then we go to the core of the game. The player rolls the die, moves on the board with his personal item, and then draws and reads out loud a task card whose level of difficulty depends on what square on the board is landed on. The task involves either a physical challenge or a mental challenge. For instance, you might have to crawl on the floor and your teammates would have to carry you outside of the building, and the level of difficulty is determined again by another roll of dice. Or it can be a mental one. It can be something like, for X rounds, don't laugh. If the task is completed successfully, the player gains X authorization keys. If it's failed, the player goes back to the previous checkpoint on the board or the beginning, places one token in the lockdown zone, by doing so getting close to the limit after which all players will lose, and forfeit an X amount of authorization keys depending on the task. And if he cannot forfeit that number of authorization keys, he has to put another token in the lockdown zone. Molly, how do you win Escape from Site 19?
Yes, well, 3 things. One, since it's an RPG based on cooperative challenges, pick your teammates wisely.
Yeah, you don't want to play this with people that are not going to enjoy this type of game.
Yes, exactly.
Certain challenges can be unusual or deemed by somebody to be extreme. So to have a good time, you got to pick the right players, yes.
Number 2, each player has a unique ability. So use that ability for yourself and also for others on your team, and play wisely with those abilities.
And then?
And thirdly, to have a true experience, stay in character, have fun, and remember, if you're not comfortable doing a challenge, stop. It's a game. The point is to have fun.
Thank you, Mollie. Thank you guys for watching. Check it out if you dare. Escape from Site 19. Ready? Do you want to blow here?
Wait, what?
Blow.
Stay here?
Put out the candle.
Oh.